Hi folks, this is Todd with another video for TruStats for Basketball. Our goal is to help coaches, players, families, parents, etc. enjoy basketball at a greater level. We do that for coaches by offering them a program that helps them spend less time on the computer and more time coaching their kids. This example today is TruStats running on a touchscreen computer, and you're going to see the benefits of using a touchscreen. It's lightning fast. But I like having the laptop feature where I can flip the screen around so I can key in my rosters and type in information that may be pertinent for the game or the players or the context, etc. So I'm going to zoom in here a little bit so you can see the screen, and we'll get started with the game. I'm going to flip the computer around so you can see the touchscreen interface. Okay, I think you can see that okay. Now that I've flipped the computer around, I'll try not to bump the camera. But as you've probably seen before, those of you who have already used the system, we organize TruStats into seasons, teams, and inside the teams you have your player rosters. And then here at the bottom you have your games. And I've set up a sample game that's already in progress. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and focus on that game, and I'm going to click on record live with my finger to launch the game, and it immediately launches me into the live recording mode. Here in this example, I'm in the first period with 2 minutes left in the quarter, so I'm going to go ahead and start the clock, and you'll see how dynamic this is. I can just touch the screen where a shot is attempted, and I'll say a 2-point shot was made by 24 with an assist by 23. We'll come over here and say that there was a missed shot attempt by number 30, but there was an offensive rebound by 21 and he made the putback. So you can tell it's a very natural flow, especially with just using your finger to run the program. So we can come down here, we'll go through all the scenarios. We'll do an and one if a player is fouled in the act of shooting. We recorded the make, we recorded the assist, we record who committed the foul. And here we'll say there was a missed free throw, and it's a defensive rebound. We'll come down here and we'll say that it was just simply a foul in the act of shooting, foul on 21. Number 22 was shooting. We'll say he was shooting 2 shots. So let's say he makes the first and makes the second. In that case, when the referee has to chop in time, you'd want to go ahead and start the clock when the clock starts again. We'll come down here and we'll record a block shot. So if the shot is blocked, we record who attempted the shot, who blocked the shot, and after the shot is blocked, somebody obtains possession of the ball. In this case, we'll say the offense obtained possession of the ball, and it wasn't a putback. They're going to continue. So at any point in time during the game, what you can do is you can pull up a shot chart and see how your team is doing. We have traditional with the colors around the jersey numbers. We also have color where you have red for misses and green for made shots. So that's a nice report to pop up anytime during the game. If you want to pull up a quick report that shows how your team is performing, you can pull up a quick report and see some statistics on what's happening. Now, one of the things we like to do, and coaches have loved this during games, is at halftime in particular, we can come over here to the report manager and we can pull up some key performance indicators for the game, and we can quickly run that report, and we can show some metrics on how the team is performing: rebounds, turnovers, assists, and steals. In my sample, I don't have any turnovers yet, so let's go ahead and record some turnovers, and we'll take a look at that again. So we'll just say 24 committed a turnover, and it was a lost fumble, and number 20 for the other team got the ball. And we can come over here and say 22 committed a turnover, and it was a violation, so the other team gets the ball, and we can kind of come back that way. So if we come back to Report Manager now and take a look at the key performance indicators, you'll see that we have some data for the turnovers. In the steals, we have a 1 right there. In addition to that, we have a rich library of reports. But the main thing I wanted to show you was the touchscreen interface and how simple it is to use dynamically during a game. If you want to do substitutions, just simply click on the subs button and just take your jersey number of the athlete you want to sub in and drag him in, hit the subs button again, it goes away, and you immediately start recording stats by minute played for that new player who's in the game. You're going to love the dynamic interface of having a touchscreen with one of these laptops that flips around, so you also have the keyboard on the back side. It's fantastic. Next, I'm going to pause this video and I'm going to flip this around and show you how this works on a Linux environment with a touchscreen interface. Okay, welcome back. This is the Linux environment. I just took the same computer and rebooted into Linux. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to open up my games, scroll down to the game in my demo data that we were playing with, focus on it, and I'll go ahead and hit record live, and that'll take us into the live chord area. What I like to do is I like to display the reporting manager at the same time and just kind of have that in the background. So I'm just going to drag that up over here so we can see that for when we want to do some reporting, like at halftime to print the key performance indicators or the box score, media box score, or what have you. So I'm going to go ahead and start the clock. And with the clock started, I'm just going to go ahead and start recording some events. We're going to have a three-pointer made by number 22 and 30 got the assist. We'll come over here and record a missed shot by 23. We'll say 44 got the rebound and a putback. So that was a good thing that happened. We'll come over here and say number 20 committed a turnover. He lost a fumble and 44 got the ball. And the coach is going to call a timeout. So that's a good time to take a look at our statistics. So we can come over here and we can pull up the key performance indicators for the game and take a look at the key performance indicators, and we can see the rebounds, the turnovers, the assists, and the steals. So this gives us a nice little snapshot of fundamentals that are going to influence the outcome of the game. Of course, many of you know that three-pointers are kind of the wild card. If a team gets hot with three-pointers, that's hard to stop. So we have the key performance indicators. We have the box score. This box score is nice because you can pull it up and take a look at both teams, one page per team. So I kind of like to maximize this so I can see all of my players, the plus points per minute played, the possession, points per possession. That's the Dean Smith measurement on possession evaluation. Many coaches have been asking us for assist to turnover ratio, so we have that over here as well. So I can take a look at my team, or I can page down and take a look at the other team on the second page. So this is a nice clean report to take a look at, and it's really handy to have it on the computer here. So if a coach wanted to avoid printing it and just take the computer into the locker room, they could take a look at this data right away. Another thing that was really handy during the state tournament here in Colorado is the ability to pop up a media box score for the announcers doing play-by-play, or the television folks or radio folks. We could give them on one page a more abbreviated version of each team on one page, and the media really enjoys that. So that's how you can quickly take a look at your team's data at halftime or quarter break, and of course after the game. You start the clock to kick things going again, and let's just see how we go. We're going to have a missed shot. Number 22 Black is going to get the rebound, and he's going to come down here and shoot a shot and make it without an assist. So that's just kind of how the game flows. It's pretty simple. Just like in the other screen I showed you a few minutes ago, to substitute, hit the subs button and drag and drop an athlete to sub players in. You're going to love it. We really feel good about our emphasis on improving the coaching experience, improving the players' experience, improving the experience for parents, for families, and for fans. We're confident you're going to feel the same. Thanks. Take care.